The question is, what do you do with Myles Garrett to try to help him? Well, Kevin Stefanski talked about just the importance of moving defensive linemen around and why that helps them. Here's Kevin Stefanski.
I don't know if we did more. I know we've certainly done it the first two ball games, moving those guys around. I could just tell you from an offensive perspective, it is harder when you move the guy around and you don't know where he's going to be. And you may want to turn the line to him. You may want to chip him, those type of things. So as you move those guys around, it makes life a little bit harder on the offense.
And Kevin, you have to identify where Myles is or where Jadeveon is, what type of defense is, who the middle linebacker. Give the offense more things to have to identify when you're at the line of scrimmage.
Dave, you and I talked about this leading up in the offseason about what Jadeveon Clowney could do for Myles Garrett and vice versa. And we knew that they were going to find a way to interchange them. And as I was watching that game, more so on the replays, where Myles Garrett was getting his sacks from, where Clowney, where the rest of the Browns were getting them from, it was kind of out of position at times. Yes, Myles Garrett had a burst, and he has a burst off the edge every single time. He is a nightmare for all left tackles, sometimes even right tackles if he's coming off the other side throughout this league. So it doesn't matter who's over there. You're going to have a long day when you have to go against the Energizer Bunny, the athletic Myles Garrett the whole time. But if you have to now not only try to get him on the edge, but now you got to point him out where he's coming from the inside. And then Clowney is coming out from the edge, and then he switches back to the inside. And now you're developing some of the younger guys like Malik McDowell and JOK from the linebacker position. Guys coming from all different angles. It is so hard to keep your offense consistent and in a rhythm when you're just so concerned about which guy, which speed guy, which athletic guy, which power guy is coming next.
Yeah, and what it allows you to do is you identify where you think the weakest link is, and that's where you focus Clowney, you focus Garrett, and you just try to get those matchups. The Browns were able to do that all game long, and that's why, taking it back, that's what led to one net passing yard for the Chicago Bears yesterday. All right.